Welcome back. Reading loud, making sense out of sounds. Chapter 1, Rhythm. First, we're going to talk about the difference between the English rhythm and the Chinese rhythm. 英汉节奏模式对比. Why is rhythm important in this course? Why do we take it as Chapter 1? We've been learning English for so many years. However, there is a common feeling among university students that we're speaking Chinese, not English. The English we speak sounds like Chinese. What is the reason? And one of the main reasons is that then we do not use the English rhythm patterns. We're still using the Chinese rhythm patterns. So I would say, if you want to acquire good English pronunciation, if you want to do reading aloud in the correct way, and then the first thing to learn is the English rhythm. However, it is the last thing to grasp. You understand why I say so. Now I want you to listen to the two versions and then compare. And I want you to feel the real difference between the two versions. Perhaps the difference are not in sounds themselves, and the difference would be in the rhythm patterns, the features. Version 1. Listen. Is geography important? Here is a question for you to answer. What have the following countries got in common? Australia, Japan, the United Kingdom, Iceland, and Madagascar. Quite easy if you can picture them on the globe. They are all islands. Australia is so big that it's almost a continent by itself. So you don't think of it as an island. But of course, all of these nations are surrounded by sea. Version 2. Is geography important? Here is a question for you to answer. What have the following countries got in common? Australia, Japan, the United Kingdom, Iceland, and Madagascar? Quite easy if you can picture them on the globe. They're all islands. Australia is so big that it's almost a continent by itself. So you don't think of it as an island. But of course, all of these nations are surrounded by sea. What is the difference between the two versions? What makes them sound so different? Rhythm and intonation. Because the two versions use different rhythm patterns and the intonational patterns. We're going to discuss intonation in Chapter 2. In this chapter, we talk about rhythm. What is rhythm? You can feel that the two versions are different, but that you cannot say it out what the difference is. Rhythm is the arrangement or the combination of stressed syllables and unstressed syllables on a time axis. 节奏指的是重读音节和非重读音节在时间轴上的一个排列的形式。And then the Chinese rhythm system is so much different from the Chinese one. This is where the major difference between English and Chinese comes. Let me give you a very simple example. Look at this word. How would you read it? Try to read it aloud. If your version is geography or geography, it still sounds like Chinese, not English. It's not English. The English way, listen, geography. And the Chinese way is geography, geography, geography. That's Chinese. Geography, geography, English. What is the difference? Look at the picture, and the picture will show you the difference. What is the difference? Geography, geography, geography. This is Chinese, this is English. These people are just like syllables. Syllables in Chinese, syllables in English. And what is the difference? You see that then all the people are of the same height. However, in English, and we have two tallest people. So two people, they obviously stand out. That's the difference. So in Chinese, we say 发音很重要. Every syllable is given approximately the same force. And then in English, it's different. And we have two stressed syllables. And the two stressed syllables stand out of the context. So it's not pronunciation is important. That's Chinese. In English, we say pronunciation is important. And you can hear the say A. You can hear A and P. Pronunciation is important. 发音很重要. If we use the English way, the English rhythm pattern to read Chinese, it would be 发音很重要 or 发音很重要, something like that. And that's not Chinese, that's English. The pattern, the English rhythm pattern, is called the stress-timed rhythm. 它是以重音计时的音节模式，也就是说，各个音节它是不均衡的。大家看到各音节是不均衡的。And Chinese, the Chinese pattern is called syllable-timed rhythm pattern. 音节计时，所以我们看到各音节是均衡的。Now compare geography, 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 geography. Now you can see the difference. One is stress-timed, the other is syllable-timed. It's important also because the English is different from Chinese in the sense that there are more unstressed syllables in English, much more unstressed syllables in English. We're going to understand this when we go on. Now you may ask me, what is a stressed syllable? How does a stressed syllable sound like? Yes, there are features. There are perception properties. That means we can hear. Yes, we can hear the difference between stressed syllables and unstressed syllables. Often, the stressed syllables sounds or are pronounced louder, longer, and higher. Look at the word. We have only one stressed syllable here, or, and then the other three, 1, 2, 3, and we have 3 unstressed syllables. Listen to me, and then try to figure out the difference between the stressed syllable and the unstressed syllables. Geography, geography, geography.